Hi, my name's Nick Villasenor, and my before and afterwards are wounded to valued. During high school, I think my father put a lot of expectations on me. While he was loving and he was very caring, these expectations of having to be the center of attention and having to be the star athlete and even being fully invested in sports, when I couldn't live up to these things, it just kind of left me feeling wounded. And in that, I turned my worth to other things, which included snowboarding, CrossFit, and drinking. And in snowboarding, I just wanted to be a professional snowboarder for my father's approval. CrossFit, same thing. I just wanted to be the strongest guy around. And drinking, I was just doing that to gain approval on the side of my peers as well as my father. And my mother, seeing that these things weren't giving me the worth I was looking for, sat me down and told me who Jesus was and the things he had done for me. But I just remember thinking, how could a God that loves me so much let me feel like this? And I was just very hostile and rude to the things she told me. I just kind of walked away from that conversation, not wanting to have any part to do with God. I just didn't care for him at all. And my freshman year of college, my fall semester, these things I had been putting my worth into just weren't sufficing anymore. They weren't filling the void in my life, and it was hard for me to go a day without feeling depressed or lonely. And it wasn't until visiting my mom that Thanksgiving break where she reminded me and just kind of reminded me of who Jesus was and the things he had done for me. And in my low point, that was the first time where I actually wasn't hostile to the things she was saying, and I even went as far as asking questions. But I didn't really think much of that conversation afterwards until my spring semester when two guys shared with me on my floor in the dorms. They cared for me enough to clearly tell me who Jesus was and the things he had done for me. And I knew that was something I needed, but I just, instilled by fear, wasn't ready to accept Christ. And I started to attend a local church where the pastor had asked if anyone is inclined to make a decision for Jesus, go ahead and do so. And in that moment, I knew I was a sinner and I needed a savior, that there was nothing I could do to reach God. So I just asked Jesus. I prayed. I was just said, Jesus, I need you in my life. I can't put my worth into these things anymore. I need my worth to be found in you. And ever since that day, my life is a 180. I find my worth found in Jesus. Is much more stable. I have a relationship with God that I'm able to face everyday situations with, and I'm able to just feel the love of God and that he cares for me, to even walk everyday life with me. And in that, I just don't struggle with feelings of having to put my worth into other things, and it has greatly changed my life. So that's my story. I'm interested in knowing yours. Please use the link at the end of this video to connect with me and share your thoughts. Thank you for listening.